I really want to see the matchups, bro. Because look, I ain't gonna lie, you're right, man. The East is actually like tough. Like they got some like Steph Curry on this team. Other team got that fucking Robert Parrish nigga that beat me. This team got Shea on them, and ain't looking that good for them. So, how do you feel about me sitting these games, bro? How do you feel? These two, Cavs and Detroit, Brooklyn, Indiana. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel?
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Boston Celtics have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the New York Knicks. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0. Advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Boston Celtics. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill. You take a look at the Knicks. They're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Anthony in at the 2. Archibald passed him alone. Here's Archibald, covered by Jordan. Spins. The shot by Archibald, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's Cousins.
Fuck.
Here's Archibald. Jones from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Jordan, pass to Anthony. Cousins with a screen on Jones. Here's Cousins. Anthony finds Cousins. Now Jordan. Six to shoot. And slammed dunk by Jordan.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Jordan. Pass to Bosch. Now Jordan. Shoots over Thompson. Jordan misses. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the wing on the left. Jones against Jordan. Here's Archibald. Good work defensively by Cousins.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now here's Jordan. Defense right on it. Anthony outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Unseld. Check by Cousins. Unseld can't hit.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. New York making a switch here. Maxey's checked in.
New York Knicks. Number 8.
The Knicks with the lead. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And rejected.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with.
Per block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Boston foul.
Boston on D.
First personal foul.
He didn't even get the ball.
Second team foul.
Pass to Archibald. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's the pick. Jordan with it. Started down by Maxey. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Archibald. Some solid defense from Jordan. Boston trailing. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Here's Malone. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Tipped away. And now the Knicks on the break. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Now here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. Anthony outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Here's Malone. No made baskets yet. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Anthony. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Maxey surveys. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. It's a tie game in New York. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
I don't know why this nigga watching my stream. Like, why? Focus on your own stream, bitch.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think? About what we've seen from the Knicks.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. We've got Naz Reid. He's out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Battier in at the small forward position.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Wall. And it's New York with another. The Celtics with the lead.
Celtics lead 14-13.
Here's Billups. Pass to Battier. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Billups has gotten his first basket of the night. And it's Wall with the ball for the New York Knicks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdowns for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Thompson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Outside Maxey. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 32, Karl Malone.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Maxey. 4 on the clock. Shot is up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Maxey's got 6 points.
He beat the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Here's Hamilton. Maxey covering. Shot by Hamilton, no good. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Wall. Here's Unseld. Back to Wall. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Billups. Pass to Jordan. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Malone.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Anthony with it, defended by Thompson. Anthony misses. Knicks leading by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Cousins, he's checked in for Boston. Jordan goes in. That shot off. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. The shot by Archibald, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Three-pointer, Anthony. Offensive board. There's 1:26 left in the first half of this one. Here's Billups. Nails it from 3. Billups has got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks.
Jones, he's checked in for New York.
Number 25.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Archibald. Here's Malone. No points yet.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jordan with it. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Unseld.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Jordan against Thompson. Jordan misses. New York leading by 7.
Damn.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I never played this bad with him.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
That's good. Stop right.
27 seconds left to play in the half. Unseld. Pass to Malone. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he dunks it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thompson against Jordan. Pass to Billups. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. That is a huge three for them mentally. You don't want to go into halftime staring at a double-digit deficit.
And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. So good. Let's hear it for the participants.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
And looking at where the Knicks stand. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Celtics trail by 7. They've got Thompson, and it's Unseld in at the 5. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Jones. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
There's a screen. Pass to Bosch. Shot clock at 5 to the left side wing. From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 4 rebounds now. Here's our test, defended by Jones. Jordan against Thompson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Unseld. Here's Malone. And it's New York with another.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics trail by 10. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Jordan pass to Bosch. Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Phillips. Shoots. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Unseld. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise.
With some changes, Cousins, he's checked in for Jordan, and Anthony subbed in for Jordan. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Throw it down on the lob.
Whoa! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Cousins with it. Blocked!
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's Billups. 5 points in the game. Anthony outside.
Knicks foul.
Quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Anthony misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Malone. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Anthony. Dort leading by 12. Pass to Unseld. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Maxey on the wing. Here's Archibald. That shot is off. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Artest. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Anthony in at the shooting guard position.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Malone. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Doherty. Boston pulls it in. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anthony. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks. Great.
Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Knocked loose and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Celtics trail by 9. And here's Anthony. Pass to Jordan. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Jordan with a screen on Wall. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
New York making a switch here. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Thompson outside. Outside Jones. Here's the three. And again, the Knicks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Some room here for Anthony. The rebound by Malone.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Wes Unseld at the line, 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Jordan with it.
Knicks foul. Nate Archibald. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw's good. Jordan
at the line. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Knicks leading by 7. Thompson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Oh my
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. David Thompson.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jordan, the pass to Anthony. Drains the triple. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Malone. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Anthony. Jones, the pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Unseld. Oh! And that one is stopped right through.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Unseld, covered by Jordan. Pass to Unseld. And here is Thompson. Jones from outside. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Drops in the 3.
There's not a doubt in the building who they were going to look for the score, and that's Carmelo Anthony delivering again.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Get ready to dance like everyone.
Making a switch here.
Checking in for the Celtics.
A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. Unseld. Pass to Thompson. Here's Malone. Over Jordan. It falls!
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Thompson. Stolen by Jones. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Anthony. Pass to Billups. Now here's Jordan. Now here's Anthony. The three is up. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Gosh, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Knocks it loose.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. No moment ever too big for the big man DeMarcus Cousins. Go ahead, sir.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Archibald. And so they foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. No good that time. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And they're still in a tight spot. But you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate a team in the postseason. They fought hard and got a crucial victory.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Boston Celtics have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfident...
Desperation hangs in the air. One... team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. What will happen? We'll take a look at the Celtics. They have a chance to end things right here. Greg on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began. And they have their
close it out.
On a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So the New York starting 5. Jones is out there alone. And it's
show you
Thompson.
who he is.
And it's Unseld in at the
He had a
center.
bad game too.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Archibald. And it's blocked by Jordan. Takes it in, and then Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Pass to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Jordan. Softly drops in the floor. Jordan's got 6.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Malone outside. And Thompson kicks to Jones. Pass to Archibald. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And it's Boston with another.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Malone outside. Pass to Archibald. Over Jordan. Archibald can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Anthony deflects the pass. And here is Cousins. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Anthony's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Thompson looking for an opening. Malone passes to Archibald. To Malone. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And Malone, he is huge at that forward position. Just a muscular phenomenon who just wrecks the opposition in the paint.
Now, here is Jordan. He's guarded closely. Outside, Jones. Shot on the wing. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Archibald. Defended by Jordan. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And it's Artest missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Jordan. He's He's tightly guarded. Boston again missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Kicks it out to Jones. Some nice passing by New York here. To the inside. Thompson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Celtics with the lead. Anthony in the corner. Nice move. Bounces high off the rim and fouls. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Thompson. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Over Thompson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics leading by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Maxey, and it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan has it in the corner. Over Unseld. No good from Jordan.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede.
Maxey with it. Now Hamilton defending. And he comes up with the deuce.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Artest dishes to Hamilton. It's rebounded by New York. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Wilkes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night. Thompson, he's checked in for Maxey. That one drops. He ties it up. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Phillips against Wall. Now here's Phillips. Still scoreless. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. It's rebounded by Unseld.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. check in for Hamilton.
Substitution on the court.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Maxey hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now here's Phillips. He's guarded closely. Battier outside. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Battier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jordy outside. And finished off by Jordy.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Anthony kicks to Battier. Back to Anthony.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Maxey, no good. For Boston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Outside, Maxey. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. From past the arc, that's basket number 2. With his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Now, Jordan. 8 points for him. And looks like the illegal kick was set.
This
Yep, that's
nigga
right.
found people,
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gordy's checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's our test. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Here's Archibald. Malone trying to break free.
He works so hard on the defensive man. Anthony proving to be a difference maker. And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game.
There's nothing fucking there.
People sleeping. What's going on?
Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, Wes Unseld.
Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Anthony down low, working on Malone. Unable to get that one. Thompson outside. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great.
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Archibald passes to Malone. Here's Unseld. He's defended by Jordan. Over Archibald. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the New York Knicks.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but on myself, don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Jet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Chris Bosh is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Michael Jordan, then it's Anthony, and it's Battier in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Stolen by Bosh. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it out for Boston. Battier dishes to Jordan. The kick out to Bosh for the lead. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones finds Malone. And again, New York turns it over.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Jordan with it. 12 points for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Jordan with the screen on Malone. Here's Anthony. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Anthony's got 8 points.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handle there? Staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Boston, let's get loud for Celtics Entertainment.
Boston making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. Here's Thompson. Outside, Jones. Back to Thompson. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jordan outside. Back to Phillips.
Nate Archibald, first personal foul, first team foul.
Jordan against Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Michael Jordan.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Malone, the pass to Archibald. Stolen by Bosch. Phillips against Thompson. Pass to Cousins. Here's Bosch. The kick out to Phillips. Now here's Jordan. Right on him.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Knicks trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Archibald passes to Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
There's a screen. No good from Cousins.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Archibald passes to Malone. Two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Chris Bosh.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And New York making a change here. Maxi's checked in. That one misses. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3, so starting the second half.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jordan's checked in for Cousins. Artest comes in for Shane Battier. And Anthony subbed in for Michael Jordan. New York trailing. Here's Archibald. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it as a unit.
Artest on the wing. Outside Phillips. Clock at 4. Back to Artest. Over Maxey. And Artest with the basket on the assist by Phillips. Artest's got his first points of the night. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for New York. Malone sets the pick for Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey, too good with the rock in his hands.
Outside Phillips. And there's the drive. Here's Jordan.
New York foul. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Starks against Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. It's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Wall. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Phillips against Wall. Bosch is screen on Wall. Phillips passes to Bosch. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks out front. They lead by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look. In our state ball. Assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jordy is out there with Jamison. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Maxey. And it's Archibald in at the point guard. Boston trail. And here is Jordan. Pass to Artest. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Jordan. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for New York.
Number 42, Kenyon Martin.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Phillips. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
The long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
Knicks trail by 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Martin with the screen for Maxey. Rebound Boston. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey against Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Celtics leading by 5. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
The Knicks have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Archibald passes to Maxey. Jordy with the screen on Artest. Maxey finds Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Jordy against Jordan. And the Knicks miss again. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Yes, that goes in.
High percentage look for Jordan. Has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Boston.
Michael Jordan. Defensive foul, Nate Archibald. That's his 4th personal foul. First.
Knicks trail by 8. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Billups. Pass to Anthony. On deep. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 4th assist in this one.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. But D has to respect that quick release and get out of it.
Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Jordan outside.
Next foul, Wes Unseld. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line, Michael Jordan.
That's the first that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Jordan nails both of them. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Celtics leading by 9. Jordan kicks to Cousins. Pass to Billups. He's all alone. Here's Archibald. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Unseld.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Archibald passes to Malone.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that this free throw when it's all said and done.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Celtic ball.
Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A 3 days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed.
Jalen Williams 40. If the NBA wants it to go 7 and OKC finish at home, that's what they're gonna do. But Jalen Williams 40 points, Shea 31 and 10. I can show Jalen all night. I'm not surprised OKC is winning. I'm surprised the Pacers won 2 games. I told y'all, OKC is the Pacers on roids. Mo Jalen Williams, smack on. TJ Cook, J-Dub right here, though. Big spin move. I did see a post said Shea want a point guard. 31-10 dimes. Shea's so good. They're making up narratives just to hate on him. That's how good he is. This duo right here is crazy. This is the one right here, though. Oh, my God. He been working out with Shea.